The Farm at Lane's End. Chapter 8. Key words. Shandy. A shandy is a beer with lemon juice. The wrong end of the stick. If you get hold of the wrong end of the stick, means you don't understand. A good egg. A good egg is a good man, a good sport. When someone goes on and on, means they don't stop talking. And now the text. Last week we found out that Rajiv had ditched Jane for another woman. We also found out that Dave had invited Jane for a drink at the Queen's Head. Jane needed someone to talk to. Hello, Dave. Have you been waiting long? Hi, Jane. No, not long. I've only been here for about 10 minutes. Sorry for being late, Dave. No problem, Jane. Sit down, and I'll go to the bar for the drinks. What would you like, Jane? I'll have a small shandy, please, Dave. 5 minutes later. Cheers, Jane. Cheers, Dave. So, what do you want to tell me, Jane? Well, Dave, it was like this. It wasn't Rajiv who ditched me. It was me. I ditched him. But your mum told my mum that Rajiv ditched you. Poor old mum. She got the wrong end of the stick again. So why did you finish with Rajiv, Jane? If I tell you, Dave, you must promise not to tell anyone. You can trust me completely, Jane. Well, it's like this, Dave. When I got home last Wednesday, I found a letter waiting for me on the mat. I opened it. It was from Rajiv. I read it, and I couldn't believe my eyes. What did he write, Jane? You won't believe it, Dave. To begin with, Rajiv said that if I wanted to marry him, I would have to... Have to what, Jane? I would have to agree to... Oh, no, I must tell you another time. Uncle Andy is coming over to us. It looks like he wants to join us. Hello, you two. You don't mind if I join you, do you? We haven't seen each other for a very long time. Actually, Uncle Andy, we were in the middle of a very private conversation. No problem. You can talk any time. Dave, be a good egg and go and get your old uncle a beer. And whilst you're gone, I'll talk to Jane and keep her company. Later that night. Hello, Dad. I'm home. Hello, Dave. Has Mum gone to bed, Dad? Yes, she was very tired, Dave. I understand, Dad. Did you have a nice evening, Dave? Actually, it was a disaster. Uncle Andy came and sat next to us, and he didn't stop talking. On and on and on he went. He just wouldn't shut up. And could Jane tell you what she wanted to tell you? No, Dad. In the end, she got so fed up with Uncle Andy that she got up and left. Have you agreed to meet another time, Dave? I'll phone her tomorrow, Dad. And how was your evening, Dad? Actually brilliant. Just after you left for the Queen's, your Uncle Andy phoned, and you'll never guess what. Guess what, Dad? Uncle Andy wanted to buy the herd of Guernseys I bought from Peter Wilson. What did you say, Dad? I said yes. And did you agree on a price, Dad? We certainly did, Dave. We agreed on 40 grand. 40 grand, Dad. That's 10 grand profit. Dad, you're a genius. Half an hour later. Well, Dad, another hard day has come to its end. That's how it is, Dave. I say, Dad, shall I do the honours? A big one or a small one? Pour 2 big ones, Dave. And, Dad, what's the plan for tomorrow? I'm taking Mum to the village after lunch. She's going to the WI, the Women's Institute. That's great, Dad. Mum really enjoys meeting her friends. That's right, Dave. 2 or 3 hours of drinking tea, eating cakes, discussing recipes and fashion. That's what women like, Dad. Oh, no, Dave. I've forgotten to close the rabbit hutch. Let's hope the fox hasn't been. We'll find out in the morning, Dad. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Dad. It's a hard life being farmers. And to finish with, here are some questions. Where did Dave meet Jane? Was Jane punctual? What did Jane drink? Did Jane's mum get the wrong end of the stick? Who ditched who? What did Jane find when she got home? Who came and joined Jane and Dave in the pub? Why did Uncle Andy phone Farmer Ken? How much profit did Farmer Ken make? Where is Mum going? And the final question today. What happens at the Women's Institute? And that's all for this edition of The Farm at Lane's End. Thank you for listening. See you next week.